I don't think I can do this, but I'm here and I can't not go now.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video. You join me on a lovely hot summer's day in London, and finally, look what I got behind me. I got my new scooter. I said I was going to get one, and the guys at Honda UK Motorcycles have sorted me out for now of a loan of a 125 Forza. So in today's video, we're going for our first ride in London, hunting supercars in this. That's what you're going to be seeing today in today's video. It's epic. It's the 125, so I love it. It's just perfect for me to get around town. It's so cool, the Forza, and it's got everything. Like this, generally, look, I'm on L plates because I've got a CBT. I don't have anything more, but anyway, take my gloves off. Gloves are obviously very important, but I've got my dash. I've got just everything. I always have to remember to lock this, but it is such a cool bit of kit. And what's also so cool is we have a front screen to stop the wind coming in and everything else. My L plate's not that solid on, but yeah, the screen goes up and down. It's just perfect for me living. I live in London, and this works perfectly for what I'm doing, right? So that's what is just the best thing ever, and I can't wait to bring this content. And in today's video, you're going to be seeing me going around on my first ever time. I've actually already filmed this literally 2 seconds ago, and I've just worked out my microphone didn't work, so I'm going to voice over it for you because it was too good not to share my first ride in London on my scooter, because it's my first time and I don't want to miss that footage. Do you know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do. I'll voice over it, and then you can see some of the cars that I found and the fun I had. And I also nearly died. It was petrifying. So let's go.
And here we go. It's finally time to go on the scooter in London. Probably the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done. But I'm going to take you through the adventures that were happening. And as you can see already, I'm already having to be on guard and on the ball, because driving a moped in London is fairly frightening. Not going to lie. And to the right, we have an older Corvette, which is pretty much the first car which I saw straight away. And then on our right, we have a classic Jaguar, I think that is, and another classic car to our left as well. But honestly, I was filtering through traffic, but trying to be so careful at the same time. I didn't want to come off. I just wanted to enjoy it. We have a Defender to our left in a very cool colour. And then I was coming to a crossing, and I let these individuals past. I never got a thank you. That always winds me up, doesn't it? But anyway, we move and we are heading towards Sloane Street. There's lots of G-Wagons in this video. As you can see, we've seen 2 in the space of 50 metres. But there are lots of G-Wagons. But first of all, I was just trying to keep on my toes. There wasn't many cars when I first drove down Sloane Street. So I was just going to drive around and see what I could find. I got to this hotel, had a little look in. There's always nice cars at this hotel, and I found a V8 Defender just sat there. Look at it, sat there. It looked really cool. So that's kind of a cool car to come across. But all I was trying to do is just go down back streets and find different cars. And to our left, what we had was a very cool 488, which has been around there for quite a long time. Then we had an FF. And there was just more cars. Cars were coming at us all the time. And I was actually really enjoying the buzz of finding different cars. And then I came behind a really cool Porsche Cross Turismo. This was the 4S version. So I really wanted to follow it and get up close and actually see it. It was a really nice spec, grey with black wheels as well. I think the Cross Turismo is the coolest Taycan. It is awesome. And the road presence of that. Would you have that or an RS6? I'm pretty sure I would still take an RS6, because that's just me, and we have a million RS6s on this channel, don't we? And then I pulled into this hotel, and there was a really cool SF90, which belongs to Henry Simmons. That is awesome. That's all over the internet, but first SF90 I've actually seen in person. And you can see I'm very sort of vocal about it. And then what we also have is another Ferrari, which was just at the back there, which looks insane as well. After that, though, after having a look at these awesome Ferraris, it was time to go to the most busy roundabout in London. It was so busy, daunting, and I actually didn't know where to look. I was like, I don't think I can do this, but I'm here and I can't not go now. So I'm going to pick my time. I don't want to hit cyclists. I just want to be safe and I want to filter into the traffic. So that's basically what I did. So I took to the left lane to filter through past this National Express coach, and I came in, and then the coach left, and I was like, oh my goodness, I am so close to this coach, and I've never been that close to a car. But that was just me just filtering in, and first experience of getting so close to cars. Here you will see I'm so nervous. I'm looking left, I'm looking right, I'm trying to literally just get into this middle lane, but it's just daunting. It's really, really daunting, and everyone is so close together. But in the end, I just move in to the middle lane because I think that's where I'm safer. It was so close, that Mercedes on the right. I can't believe how close that was, actually. But then it was time to head round the roundabout and just stay in my lane. Nice McCann on the left there, actually. And then I found a really cool F8 Tributo, but I can go straight through this little gap because that's what you can do on a scooter. And it looked really, really cool. Red with the silver wheels. I love the F8. I just think it's such a cool car and looked insane. This was actually, I thought he was going to jump the lights too early. He started moving a little bit, but then went bang on time. And then I was like, you know what? This is going to be the first supercar that I'm going to follow. So I'm going to stay behind him. The Dorchester to our left was closed for some reason. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to just follow him, have a look at the car for a little bit and try not to freak him out, me on a moped following him. But yeah, it was just cool to come up behind a supercar and actually just see it, have a little look at it and see how close we can get with these videos to supercars. That's what I love on this moped. We can do that. And then there was a really cool 812, which was very, very dusty, as you can see. Really dusty. Not sure how long it's been there, but it certainly needs a clean, but looks awesome as well. And love the look of the F8. The angles that you get on this moped are just so, so cool. Then it was time to head and try and find some more cars. We have a G-Wagon to our right. There are a million G-Wagons in London. It's becoming very, very popular indeed. I'm trying to look at different streets to see what we can find. Then we had a 458 on the right. That looked amazing. Love the 458. We had a Jeep to the left. We have a Mustang to the left. And then we also had a Bentley to the left, a new one as well. And then there was a really cool Ferrari directly ahead of us. There was a Cullinan to our left. That spec Cullinan was just ridiculous. So cars were coming at me thick and fast. And that was just really, really cool. I've got to be on the ball to find these cars, actually. And then we were coming up to here. And as you can see on the left, there's a really cool number plate. If you missed it, rewind it a little bit. That was a very, very expensive number plate. And then we were pulling out here onto Park Lane, I believe we are. Yeah, we were on Park Lane, and that was fairly frightening as well. So I wanted to pull in left into this hotel because there are always nice cars in this hotel. So in we went. I spotted a car from miles away there. It was orange. It could not be missed. So we pulled up and had a little look. As you can see, is a Murcielago SV. Looks insane. Honestly, that is just goals. I love the Murcielago. I love the SV. Just shooting up in price. Oh, and a very nice a bath next to it as well. Then there was Range Rovers. Then I came across a 2022 Range Rover, all blacked out, complete goals. Love that. And then there was a Mustang Bullet to the right in green, which is an identical spec to my dad's car. And we no longer have the Mustang Bullet. So was that it? I'm not sure. And then what we have was an SVJ, all satin black with the number plate The Bat, which was insane. Look at it sat there. Look at it sat there. Very, very cool. And then it was just time to go and find some other cars which are on the streets. Then I wanted to go down this little street because I saw an A35 from miles away. I cannot miss it. I used to have one on the right, as you can see. And then this Range Rover is parked in the middle of the road. Very cool, though. I love those ones. They are very, very cool. I say very, very cool too many times, but I wanted to get close again to this A35 because I just love them. They're just wicked bits of kit. And it was time to head back onto Park Lane, which is so daunting. I cannot tell you how nervous I am. I'm sweating. I'm thinking about a million and one things. I don't want to run these cyclists over. I just want to just filter in and just stay out of trouble. So if I am nervous, this is just because it's my first ride in London. It is so petrifying. Cars are so close to me. That van on the left is very, very cool, by the way. Love those kind. I was going to go through that gap and I didn't. And then filtering around this roundabout once again. I'm just trying to stay in my lane. And then I got through to the front here. And then as we were going, people just stood in the middle of the road. People just don't look. People need to look more. There's a Ferrari to our left, G-Wagon to our left. Then I wanted to go find the Bugatti Chiron, which is at this hotel. I forgot the name of the hotel, but you know what I mean. G-Wagon to the left. And then here we are. Here is the Bugatti Chiron. It's so cool. It looks amazing, doesn't it? With the black, with the orange interior, the orange calipers, with a Rolls-Royce directly parked in front. I'm not sure whether they were sort of convoying together and those have been taken behind. And then the Gran Turismo was behind us again, ahead of us again. And then to the right, we had a Brabus. That was wicked also. And then there was another Porsche to our left. I mean, cars everywhere. Check this out. This taxi, that's how on the ball you have to be. The taxi just pulled out in front of me. And then this car as well pulled out in front of me and got quite close to me. And I was fairly petrified again. And then there was an EQC Mercedes. There's a Bentayga to our left. It's all kicking off, everybody. But there was so many cool cars around. Then we headed down to Sloane Street. Keep an eye out to the left because there is a GT4 Porsche, which you're just about to see. There it is. Looked amazing, all blacked out. And just cars popping out everywhere. That looked really cool, that Porsche as well. And then I wanted to head back and just find some more, really. Filtering through, trying to be so careful. Honestly, I keep looking so many times. RS4 to the right, do not miss that. Gold wheels. I was just trying to be careful. And then I came across this really cool Porsche Speedster. Look at that. I mean, just on a street in London, you come across that. And then there was another Defender. It's just so cool. There were cars everywhere. Then I found a really cool little side street because I spotted a car which you cannot miss, and it is a Lamborghini Urus, all satin black. So I came down here just because I want to just have a little look at it because I love them, and it's just cool, isn't it? So I just wanted to go past it, and yeah. And then in the end, I just finished up with this Porsche Speedster. I stopped just to have a little look, and it's really, really cool. And that was me riding around London. I had so much fun. Next time, obviously, my microphone will work and I will get that side right. Technical difficulties. But I wanted to document my first ever time riding my scooter in London, bringing different content to you all, and actually just having fun finding cars and car spotting once again on the streets of London. I live in London and I'm able to bring this sort of content to you. As you can see, I just put the stand down, which now cuts the engine. And yeah, how cool is that? I just loved it. It was awesome. And wear gloves, long sleeve top, long sleeve trousers. I just had the best time ever. So anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. As you can see, I'm just locking it so the steering is locked as well. Make sure you subscribe, leave your comments. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I'll see you all very soon.